before we turn things up to 11, we have TRL 75. Hello everyone, alongside Skylar Ashwood, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have a night of action here for you as we are just under 24 hours away from turned up to 11.
Hello everyone, and welcome to TRL 75! First, I'm going to give you guys a quick preview of some matches to come tonight. We're going to have the Aztec prize fighter Sosa versus Liam Black.
He stinks! He's soft! Stinks!
We're going to have Clockwork Dylan Shaw versus Oliver. And JTL versus Chris Desmond.
There you go, a little preview.
At this time, please welcome to the ring your Monster Factory Tag Team Champions, Controlled Chaos!
Papa Juice and, of course, Kid Chaos, the tag team champions, father and son, about to make their way out here. They'll be defending those titles tomorrow night.
And they are dressed to the nines. Look at that, Ferran. They're trying to outdo us. Look at those suits. Those are sharp.
What's up, Paulsboro? You are looking at Controlled Chaos. You are looking at the Monster Factory Tag Team Champions. Now tomorrow, our #1 contenders, High Fashion, we want you to know we respect you. We respect you as wrestlers. We respect you as athletes. Hell, we even call you friends. But tomorrow, we're not friends anymore. Tomorrow, fist bumps are over, handshakes are over, sportsmanship, it's out the window because you're trying to take what belongs to us, these Monster Factory Tag Team Championships, and it's not going to happen. You know what, son? We keep winning. Maybe on Sunday they should change our name from Control Chaos to End Still, because at this point, that's all we ever hear anymore.
You know, speaking of high fashion, Dad, you know what's funny? Look at us. I think we out-fashion high fashion.
Sharp words from the champ there. Obviously going to initiate a response from the challengers.
Kid Chaos putting a button or two here, and here come High Fashion, Mark Raspa Jr. and Sebastian Valentino.
There's one thing I wouldn't do to Sebastian Valentino is say I'm better dressed than him. He takes that very personally.
I mean, look at the thigh-high boots.
This is a really cute try, but nobody out-fashions high fashion. And you know, after our match tomorrow, those tag team titles are going to look a lot better on us than they do on you guys.
Two champs!
You know, my dad said it. You guys have been killing it. And man, have you earned this opportunity. Just like how we have earned these tag team championships. And you know, Mark, I see something right there on your neck that you earned too. The middleweight medallion. And Sebastian. I'd like to hear it from Mark, but Sebastian, man, poor Sebastian, what have you earned? I mean, hey, what, hey, 2024 Rookie of the Year right here. But, all he's got to show for it is a nice piece of paper.
Whoa. Listen, I'm not going to let you slander my tag team partner like that. Unprovoked. Listen, we may be looking at the Monster Factory Tag Team Champions right now, but you guys got to know that you're looking at the hottest and fastest rising tag team since you became champions.
They have been on quite a tear.
Here's the numbers. We're 4-0 in standard tag team matches. We're undefeated here on TRL Friday nights. And we're 5-1 overall. In the past 6 weeks, thank you for that 5th win, by the way. Past 6 weeks, those numbers show why we are proven winners in this division. And you're right. I know what it takes to be a champion just like you guys.
Damn right.
I know what it feels like to be a champion. And tomorrow at Turned Up to 11, when we face you for the tag team championships, Sebastian's gonna know that feeling too.
Oh! Let's go!
You know, Jay, you're right. You three are champions. I'm not yet. But at least I can live with the fact that I didn't need my dad to come help me win one.
This is getting saucy.
Really?
He's right.
Really? All right. Well, you know what? Last week, we sat and watched the two of you. So how about tonight? You come out and you watch the two of us. And we will once again prove why we earned these tag team championships.
I think the friendly words are out the window.
Front row seat invite here for the challengers to watch the champions in action.
Not too late for you to get your tickets for tomorrow. Monster Factory, Turned Up to 11. Just one of the many amazing matches that you're going to see.
Of course, another tag team action. We have Monster Factory alum Steve Macklin teaming up with Golden Globe winner Paul Walter Hauser, going to be in the house. You've seen him elsewhere in professional wrestling as well as on the stage and screen, and you're going to see him right here tomorrow night in the MFBW arena taking on Getty Cahoon and Max Sterling, who have been quite the daunting pair as of late. Should certainly be a good one.
Still never got an explanation on that team. But just goes to show you never know what you're going to see here at the Monster Factory or who's going to stop by.
Right you are about that. And then, of course, the #1 contender match to the Monster Factory Championship, a gauntlet match between 6 individuals. You saw it 2 weeks ago at TRL 73. The order of the gauntlet has been determined. You're going to see Nick Batty, the Focus. You're going to see Guaranteed Mike Z. You're going to see Brian Morris, Travis Jacobs, the Inevitable Icon. Of course, David Goldie and Mimi, the notorious Mimi, all in action.
The following match is scheduled for one fall.
But for now, we have one-on-one action coming your way here, and that percussion can only mean the Aztec prize fighter.
Introducing first, fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 85 kilos, the Aztec prize fighter, Sosa!
Like the mainstay here on TRL is the Aztec prize fighter, Sosa.
Looking to have success here tonight in a one-on-one matchup with somebody who is, in recent times, more accustomed to tag team competition, and one half of the Broad Street Bullies, Liam Black.
And his opponent, from Broad Street, Philadelphia, weighing in at 185 pounds, one half of your Broad Street Bullies, Liam Black.
You want to talk about Liam Black and his tag team expertise. He picked up a heck of an impressive victory over Mookie Summers. And what really stood out to me is that he busted out his old finisher, the Fatal Kill, to get the job done. Liam Black showing there's more to him than just the tag team side.
I mean, I said it a long while ago. There's a lot that impresses me about Liam Black. It's just his attitude since teaming up with Jake Manley as part of the Broad Street Bullies. That, not so much, but he brings a lot to the table, and we're certainly going to see that here against the Aztec prize fighter, Sosa.
Fans firmly behind Sosa as this match gets underway. But Sosa moved out of the way. Liam Black missing that leg carry into an arm drag, sending him flying across the ring.
Going right on into it here. Sosa looking to put this away early. Only about a 1.5 though.
Sosa's in disbelief that it didn't work. He sends Black into the ropes. Black with the reversal. Sosa kicks him right in the head. Corkscrew elbow takes down Liam Black. Sosa with a scoop slam to Black. Feeding off the energy of the crowd as he hits the ropes. Oh, I think he was thinking
a little bit of a head fake there. And almost led to a 3 count. Kind of one outthinking the other on that one.
Backstabber sent it flying out of the ring.
That was next level chess there as Sosa realizing that Liam Black was starting to move out of the way, trying to hold off on that in-ring acai moonsault.
Some next level Spanish there by Liam Black.
I didn't even know Liam Black was bilingual, but he's certainly utilizing the ropes here and almost getting himself disqualified.
They keep crushing the trachea of Sosa over that, and he's going to be no lingual. Shot to the stomach of Liam Black as he's trying to fight back out of that corner. Liam with a hard whip of Sosa into the other corner. Sosa is down.
Was kind of favoring the midsection for a little bit there. I can imagine a throw that hard into the buckle kind of knocking a little bit of the wind out of it.
Sosa struggling to fight back. Liam letting the fans get in his head a little bit. Clothesline misses. Sosa with the sunset flip. Gets a 2 count.
Only able to get a 2 on that sunset flip. But Liam Black continuing to capitalize here. Now a lateral press again, and left shoulder up this time.
A teddy bear. A stuffed animal.
And a kick right to the shoulder of Sosa sends him into the corner, and Liam jaw-jacking with the fans, allowing Sosa time to catch his breath and get to his feet. Kick to the gut and a chop to Liam Black. Sosa, I think, is finding his second wind. Hooked up for a suplex. Floating over into the cover.
But Liam Black able to get out of the way.
Shotgun drop kick into the corner by Liam Black. Fans showing their clear disdain for Black. He sends Sosa across the ring. Sosa up and over. Sending Black into the turnbuckle. Black holds on.
Looking perhaps for an O'Connor roll there. Lands on his feet again. What a kick!
That was around from the back and right in the face. Handspring by Liam Black. Into an insecurity. Sosa is down.
Could he be out here? Lateral press and
frustration starting to set in for Liam Black here.
Liam, you're the skinniest fat man I've ever seen.
The fans a little body shaming and it getting to Liam Black.
Man, I know his fans are entitled to your opinion. Come on now. Suplex here from Black, trying to put that out of his mind. Another lateral press, not hooking the leg though.
Had trouble getting the shoulders down there initially. Now Liam Black thinking camel clutch in the middle of the ring. You gotta think of all that's been taken out of Sosa throughout this match. Can he get to the ropes? Can he get out of this hold, or is this it?
Well, looking to try to jockey for position here is the Aztec prize fighter Sosa. Is able to at least get to some semblance of a vertical base, but now finally breaks free. Ducks the kick. Delivers a back elbow.
A series of back elbows by Sosa as he takes back over. Arm wrench, Russian leg sweep, dropping Black in the middle of the ring. Sosa slowly regaining control of this match. Ground and pounding Liam Black. Hitting the ropes once again for a splash. Cover for 2 only.
Certainly was impactful, but not quite enough to get the 3 here. And now looking for
another suplex.
almost a brain buster in that form here. Now looking to head out into some dangerous territory, going all the way up to the top.
Swanton misses, nobody home. Liam Black, I think, is going to follow suit. Springboard off that rope, forearm into the cover.
And it's enough.
What a opener here.
And your winner, Liam Black.
TRL 75 off to a fire start, you have to admit. Liam Black picking up a huge singles victory once again as he's calling for a mic.
Soy importante para ti ahora. ¿Ah? Ahora. You know, for quite some time now, the middleweight division has been non-existent. And if memory serves me correctly, that bucko, Mark Rasslin Jr., hasn't defended it in quite some time. Yeah, your boy. Yeah, your boy. So you know what? You know what? I'm calling my shot. The next person to face Mark Rasslin Jr. for the middleweight medallion will be me. And you know what? I'm gonna beat him. And it's gonna drive the first footnotes in the legacy of Liam Black being the greatest middleweight this world and the Monster Factory has ever seen.
You want to talk about some of the greatest middleweights the Monster Factory has ever seen? You cannot say that statement without this man coming into the conversation. Marvelous on his way to the ring apparently has something to say about this.
Yep, Marvelous, former longtime middleweight medallion holder. Certainly among the greats to have held that title.
What is it with everyone around here just calling their own shots lately, huh?
I know. Who does he think he is?
He's got earned that shot.
Oh, watch it. Hey, Cal, turn to us when you cut that promo next time, buddy.
And I also heard that you're gonna cement your legacy to be the best middleweight here. In order to be the best, you actually have to beat the best, and you're looking at him. And if memory serves me correctly, I think I already got one up on you, so I've been a little bit pissed off. You can see the last couple weeks, things haven't been going my way. So tomorrow, I'm actually looking for a fight. So how about me and you? Round 2. Winner faces the middleweight medallion.
You know what, Mark? Sure. Tomorrow, me and you, #1 contendership for the middleweight medallion. You're on. Because, truth be told, you did give me last time, but let's be honest, when you call yourself the best middleweight of all time, that's kind of past tense. You know what I'm saying? Because, let's face the facts, you're old now, you're beat up, you're smaller than me. You know what I'm saying? You're just not who you used to be. You're not that guy anymore. And speaking of which, where's your partner? Did he get snatched up by Max and Getty, huh? So now it's this bum old guy trying to challenge me, the hottest middleweight in the division?
You're terrible.
You're on, bucko.
You're still soft. You're still soft. You're still soft. You're still soft. You're still soft.
The crowd certainly taking umbrage with Liam Black's
Liam,
words here.
You're right, Liam. I am smaller, I am older, and I am beat up. You're right. But remember, you're Mr. Softy, and I'm pissed off. And tomorrow, I'm gonna snatch your ass up.
I think we just officially had another match added to tomorrow night's card for Ryan.
I think we have turned things up almost beyond 11 here for Turned Up to 11 tomorrow. So a #1 contender for the middleweight medallion. That match is going to be tomorrow. Marvelous against Liam Black of the Broad Street Bullies.
A Marvelous mentioned he's got plenty of frustration of his own to take out. Liam Black may be on the receiving end of that if he's not careful.
Time will certainly tell. That is 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, right here on YouTube at Monster Factory Wrestling. You do not want to miss it. And tickets are still available if you want to be here in person to check it all out as well. We saw the heated back and forth between champions and challengers for the tag titles. High Fashion, Sebastian Valentino and Mark Raspa Jr. And of course the champions Controlled Chaos, Papa Juice and Kid Chaos. But for now, let's take it to the ring.
The following match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Introducing first, from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, getting in at 200 pounds, the fire you can't put out, Oliver!
Oliver in action tonight in what is a rematch from TRL 74 when Clockwork Dylan Shaw scored a surprise upset over Oliver. I think Oliver going to be looking for vengeance here tonight.
Well, most certainly. It was that backslide last week. You were here to see the action
And
up
his
close
opponent,
and personal.
From Buena, New Jersey, weighing in at 195 pounds, Clockwork Dylan Shaw!
Yes, indeed, that backslide did work like clockwork. Classic wrestling maneuver. And he got one over on a very tenured member of the roster here in Oliver. Yet a
Oliver looking for a little bit of revenge, and meanwhile Dylan Shaw looking to see if a broken clock can in fact be right twice.
Look at Oliver, very arrogant in the opening of the match here. Wouldn't let your guard down there, Oliver. You saw what happened last week.
And the bell sounds. We are set to go, and
Display of sportsmanship.
Oliver looking to offer a handshake in the early going here.
I don't think that's been in character for Oliver for a long while, but and it's Dylan Shaw that takes advantage, launching into Oliver with the forearms, sending him into the rope. Oliver with the reversal.
A
Ducking
little
the
bit of
close.
wisdom belying
there
his
goes the
experience. There's the backslide that got the victory last week, but this time only garners a 2.
Oliver knows it. Pass by him again. Back elbow by Shaw sends Oliver to the mat. Hip toss. Shaw is on fire here in the opening going. Dylan Shaw taking aim in the corner. Full steam ahead into the back elbow by Oliver. Oliver sending Shaw into the ropes. Shaw with another back elbow.
So far, things certainly going well here for Clockwork. Dare I say going like clockwork, but as I say that, a shot to the throat gives Oliver at least a little bit of a chance to recover. Looking for a cover, in fact. Hooks the leg and only gets 2.
That's not going to keep Dylan Shaw down. This man is resilient. This man feels like he made a name for himself after that surprise victory last week. So Oliver putting the boots to him, sliding the face along the ropes, and the referee is going to give him a count on that. And now grinding the elbow into the face, and the chop painting that chest red. Just hear those chops all the way over here from Ron.
Right into a vertical suplex. You can see grimacing in pain is Shaw, but not down for the 3 count. Only 2.
Oliver relentlessly staying on Dylan Shaw. Does he have an ear? Yes, he has him by the ear. Now he has him by both ears. A two-ear grip neck breaker. I can't say I've seen one of those before, but it succeeded in getting Shaw down into the cover. Kick out after 2.
But now Oliver looking for another cover, trying to get Dylan Shaw to exert some energy just from those numerous kickouts, and also trying to get a victory in the process, figuring, all right, just another cover, maybe a little bit more depleted, but not quite to be in this case here.
An old but effective strategy as Shaw battles back with shots to the stomach of Oliver. There's a boot setting him up for a neck breaker. Oliver with almost an Insu lariat there.
And now,
oh, that was right to the ribs.
Kick to the ribs out of the corner, and in immense pain, Dylan Shaw trying to get out of the corner, but Oliver unrelenting.
Into a cover, gets a 2 count. The frustration on the face of Oliver as Dylan Shaw fighting to get back to his feet. Oliver hooking up for a suplex, dangerously close to the ropes. Dylan Shaw fighting off. And Oliver with a club to the back, sending Dylan back down to his knees.
All right, now hooks the inside leg, 2, and again, only 2.
See, what does Oliver have to do to keep Dylan Shaw down? European uppercut countered out of that charge into the corner. And the boot counters him this time. Dylan Shaw to the second rope.
The most dangerous rope and a drop kick, but in too much pain to be able to capitalize.
Yeah, you see him favoring the back there. Back elbow. He's starting to gain back some momentum against Oliver, setting him to the mat with a clothesline, boot to the stomach. And a swinging neck breaker. Dylan Shaw waiting for Oliver to get up, setting him up, taking aim, but for what? Oliver had whatever he was going for scouted, backing him into the corner and plowing that shoulder into the midsection. The referee was trying to get Oliver off of Dylan Shaw.
And there's the ring of fire from Oliver. Will that be enough here? Yes, it will.
And your winner, Oliver!
Oliver picks up the win tonight, but you have to take note of when the referee was trying to separate the two. Oliver slipped a finger to the eyes of Dylan Shaw before he hit the ring of fire. And now he's got Dylan Shaw's clock amulet, and
he's ripping the chain apart there and just,
Oh no, that's an antique. That is a very expensive antique clock there. It's adding insult to injury. He's damaging the personal property, that cherished possession of Dylan Shaw. Dylan Shaw says he's going to remember this. I don't think we've seen the last of this rivalry here, Ferran.
I don't think so either, Skylar. One that has certainly gotten rather heated over the course of the last month, just from the fact of calling them out. Getty Cahoon and Classy Max Sterling, of course, winning that 4-way matchup at Monsters Are Real and earning a #1 contendership, but they said they didn't want that. They wanted to call out Steve Macklin and Paul Walter Hauser, who are going to be here tomorrow night at Turned Up to 11, and you are going to see that match in just a little over 21 hours.
And we still don't know the story behind Getty Cahoon. Classy Max Sterling ended his career at the Monster Factory here, and then he brought him back, and we still have no answers as we bring it back to our ring announcer.
Hello everyone, please make sure to join us tomorrow for Turned Up to 11. Some matches for tomorrow will be High Fashion versus Controlled Chaos for the Tag Team Championships. We've got our hair versus hair match, Jake Manley versus Brian Murphy.
Hey! Bald Street Bowling.
We'll have Max Sterling and Getty Cahoon versus Steve Macklin and Paul Walter Hauser.
Hey!
Luckiest
And
man in
we'll have
America.
a six-man gauntlet. The winner picks the stipulation for the championship match against Chris Desmond later that night. At this time, please welcome Brian Murphy to the ring.
There we go. No, he's all suited up.
Hey,
Getting right down to
I'm
business.
gonna make it short and sweet. Because last week, the Bald Street Bully, he took it upon himself to come out here and say a lot of things about me, to say a lot of things about my fans, to say a lot of things about roll-ups. So if Jacob Manley will be so kind as to join me in the ring right now.
Murphy, who the hell do you think you are calling me out, huh? No way. I'm not gonna let some loser stand in this ring, speak my name without looking me in the eyes. Do you remember what I whispered in your ear all those months ago before your precious streak got broken? I told you that I was gonna break your streak and then you were never gonna win on TRL again. And look at that, it came true, Murphy, didn't it? From 12-0 to 12-12, all because of Jake Manley. And tomorrow, after I beat you again, and finally put an end to all this nonsense of you being a professional wrestler, because you should be on commentary, I'm gonna take whatever's left of your head, on that hair right here, because it ain't much, Brian Murphy.
You still look good, Brian.
You know, a few months ago, that would have really eaten me up. But Jake, for as good of a wrestler as you are, the real reason you beat me is because I let you get in my head. But Jake, I had an important conversation with a really good friend of mine just last week. And he asked me, Brian, you're so concerned about winning the right way. You're so concerned about roll-ups, but who's judging you? And Jake, that judgment was always coming from right here, all along. And I'm sick of it. So tomorrow, I'm going to give you everything I got. I'm going to give you an airplane spin. I'm going to give you a ripcord elbow. I'm going to give you an overhead chop, a lariat, a leg lock, and I'm prettier. Jake Manley, I am going to give you a pile driver. And when I am done, with the heavens above and the Monster Factory faithful as my witnesses, by God, Jake Manley, I am going to roll you up!
Brian Murphy calling his shot definitively.
Roll him up! Roll him up! Roll him up!
Oh, and a cheap shot by Jake Manley.
You're gonna go bald, and my hair is gonna continue to look beautiful.
Wall Street Bully!
Jake Manley says he's keeping the hair. Brian Murphy says he's going to roll Jake Manley up, and Smooth Jake is coming. I think that's, it's interesting. Brian Murphy talked about letting things get to his head. I think the fans are getting in Jake Manley's head as he's shredding those Bald Street Bully signs on his way out.
Turnabout might be fair play. We will find out tomorrow night. Somebody is going to lose their hair.
Well, in the meantime, we have plenty of action still to come here on TRL, to include what we set up right in the beginning of our show. The Controlled Chaos is going to be in action, our tag team champions, before their match tomorrow with High Fashion. No titles on the line tonight.
But High Fashion given an invitation for a front row seat. And we'll see if that invitation looks to be accepted. But looks like things are nearing the boiling point between these two, at least friends for tonight.
Certainly so, as we turn things back over to our ring announcer, Metz.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall.
believe High Fashion is here to observe and are not actually participants in this match. Nonetheless, you got to imagine that the tag champs are going to feel the presence of their challengers observing them ringside.
Most certainly, and since I'm sure I'm already hearing from it from people watching here. I had a view from the smoke earlier. That is, they're not thigh-high boots. Those apparently are chaps on the part of Sebastian Valentino.
Well, so Valentino's bringing the chaps in.
Mallow and Isaac Taylor, Pete Posse.
Pete is bringing the posse.
Hold up. Listen, we've got some issues that we've got to address right now. First of all, the Italian tank is not here tonight because the contestant drank too much Prosecco, crashed her Vespa, and now he has to go and bail her out of jail.
Nobody bails out a drunk lady like the Italian tank.
Ain't that the truth? Then we've got poor Isaac Taylor
Bails out
here.
a
He is
drunk
heartbroken because of Stevie Brooks. Well, listen to me, Isaac. I'm here to cheer you up because you know what's going to turn your frown upside down? We're going to beat these oxymoronic Ninja Turtle wannabes and become the #1 contenders to the Monster Factory Championships. How do you think about that, bud? That make you feel better? We're going to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it!
Oxymoronic Ninja Turtle wannabes. I've never heard that one before, Farhan. I don't think the tag champs are going to take kindly to the new nickname, but we're going to see what they're going to do about that.
I will certainly tell on that.
Fighting out of the Red Dragon Dojo, your Monster Factory Tag Team Champions, Nick Chaos, Papa Juice, and Control Chaos.
Given the words stated earlier by High Fashion, I don't know if you want to make either of these two champs mad, that's for sure.
Definitely would not want to be on the end of their ire as they fly around the ring like superheroes in their entrance. The fans here love some controlled chaos. So Pete's posse slow to take the apron. I think they were strategizing on the outside of how they're going to handle the tag team champions tonight.
Interesting to see what Cowboy Pete Carter has in store for his posse, who they were on a bit of a heater, a bit of a winning streak, but that came to an end a couple of weeks ago here, and now trying to refine themselves, and well, in Isaac Taylor's case, seemingly still trying to find a date.
Well, as this match starts off, you have to wonder if High Fashion sitting at ringside if they can appreciate that both teams are in red and blue. That's some wardrobe coordination there. As Papa Juice eats a shoulder tackle. Drop down, and there's those sweeps.
Leg sweep, nicely done, and
signature of the Red Dragon Dojo.
The educated feet certainly coming into play here. Now Milton Mallow tagging in Isaac Taylor seemingly reluctantly.
I think Isaac Taylor is still recovering from that broken heart. Stevie Brooks is not like other girls. She has a much more profound effect on those whose hearts she breaks.
Now Kid Chaos in the ring here with Isaac Taylor, has a drop kick.
Kid Chaos into the corner with a forearm to the chest of Isaac Taylor. Snapmare back in, and it's a flatliner off the knees into the cover for 2.
He's looking to end it very quickly there.
It's that innovative offense on display by Kid Chaos, definitely his father's son. Papa Juice springs in. So many kicks flying. I don't even think Isaac Taylor knows where he is.
Well, he's face first into the mat, that's for sure, after those series of kicks. And now Milton Mallow charging in.
clothesline off the back of his dad from Kid Chaos, tossing Milton out of the ring like yesterday's garbage. Tag in, Kid Chaos is legal as Pete is trying to regroup his posse on the outside.
There's 2 L's in your name, bro. All you take are L's.
And I think Papa Juice is trying to get Isaac Taylor back in the ring.
Isaac Taylor, the illegal man, and now tandem offense here, both going to the ropes. And
I think Kid Chaos letting Pete distract him as Isaac Taylor takes advantage, knocks him down from the top rope, driving the shoulder into the stomach, into the sternum area. Bringing Kid Chaos back into no man's land, into Pete's posse's corner. Milton.
Not the place where the kid wants to be, that's for sure.
Not at all. Milton now legal. And Pete's posse looking to show a little tandem offense of their own.
An atomic drop followed by a clothesline. Now hooks the leg, 2 and a half. The tag team champions almost, they were a half-second away from defeat there.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Milton knocks Papa Juice off the rope right when Kid Chaos badly needed that tag. Papa Juice letting his temper get the better of him, and the referee is distracted trying to get hold of him. And look at the calculated offense from Milton as he's taunting Papa Juice while dropping the elbows, dropping the boots on Kid Chaos.
And also standing on the hand as well. I mean, not only does that isolate one of the limbs, but I mean, there are a lot of tendons and ligaments in the finger there. All it takes is one wrong move. You could easily have a dislocated or broken finger.
Shoulder tackle and a tag. Isaac Taylor now legal. And I think we're looking for a little encore. No, that's a backdrop neckbreaker combination by Pete's posse. Into a cover in the middle of the ring.
Hooks the leg, and Kid Chaos just able to get the left shoulder up.
You have to wonder what's going through the head of High Fashion as they watch this from ringside while Pete's posse seems to have the tag champs on the back foot. Kid Chaos trying desperately to get to his dad for a tag, and he eats a Russian leg sweep. Hook of the leg by Isaac Taylor, only gets a 2 count.
Is able to power out at 2. But the kid needs to get over to Papa Juice here. Crowd solidly behind Controlled Chaos.
Isaac Taylor just relentless with the offense as he hits Kid Chaos with the splash hook of the leg.
Both legs, still not able to get the victory.
Kid Chaos giving it everything he has left in the tank. This non-title match here, but what's going to happen if Pete's posse can score this huge, what would have to be an upset victory over the tag champs?
Well, it would certainly shake up things heading into Turned Up to 11 tomorrow night.
I think Kid Chaos has turned it up to 11. Super kick. Knocks the daylights out of Isaac Taylor, and both men are down. Kid Chaos fighting with everything he's got left. Almost running on empty, trying to get to his dad, and makes the tag. Papa Juice is in. Clothesline to Isaac Taylor, knocking Milton off the apron, and a huge leg lariat.
Had some great height on that, did Papa Juice, and now whip reverse into the corner, up and over. Rolls underneath. Little head fake there. Into a sling blade.
Isaac Taylor is down. Now Milton having to break up that pin. And just like that, Papa Juice was able to turn the tides of this match back in the favor of the tag champs. I think we're setting up for a little double team action here as Isaac Taylor in the corner missing the clothesline, eats a code breaker. Papa Juice with a kata hajime as Isaac Taylor tap it out.
A Juice mission here? And a crossface as well.
They're tapping out. Wow, a statement victory from the tag team champions.
And your winner!
intro there. And for as much of a statement as High Fashion made with their victory last week, Controlled Chaos comes back and says, anything you can do, we can do better. This is going to be one heck of a contest tomorrow night, and Monster Factory turned up to 11 for the Tag Team Championships.
Taking out Pete's posse with a shade of Annie, get your gun. Good call on that. But yeah, a submission victory, not something we're used to seeing, so there's more in the playbook here from Controlled Chaos, the Tag Team champ. Oh, wait a minute.
Cheap shot. Oh, Milton with a cheap shot on Papa Juice. And eats a super kick from Kid Chaos as payback.
Oh, wait, we might see Critical Chaos. Yes, there it is.
And if we see that tomorrow, as Papa Juice alluded to earlier, you might as well change their name to And Still, because that's what they will be. And I think Kid Chaos picking up the cowboy hat that matches his outfit. And look how nice they are, returning the cowboy hats to Pete's posse.
Things not quite going the way as intended for Cowboy Pete, Carter, and crew.
I wonder, is there any stopping Controlled Chaos?
Oh, wait a minute now.
The very men who insulted them by winning #1 contendership to their championships and saying, we don't want them.
What a disgusting display that was. Absolutely appalling. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? The match was over. Why are you attacking? Sit down. Why are you attacking people after the match is over? Why are you engaging in these brutal acts on these defenseless people?
You guys didn't deserve that. The match was over, and then you get assaulted. What you did...
Those of you in this audience who cheered that on, I'm disgusted with all of you too. And those of you that booed, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Be quiet. These two defenseless men gave it their all. They came out here and put on a hell of a performance against the champions.
Courageous, if you ask me. Courageous.
And this is what they get? Come on, come on, come on. Stand up like men. Yes.
Be proud of what you did tonight, all right?
This is the world we're living in now, huh? This is how champions behave? No.
And you all cheered it.
Each and every one of you should be disgusted with yourselves. You should give them a standing ovation for walking out of here on their own 2 feet like men. You're not going to.
Be proud of those boys, Pete. Be proud of those boys.
I don't have anything left to say to you. I'm disgusted. Tomorrow, it starts with Steve Macklin and Paul Walter Hauser. But for all of you, and all of you, this is the world that you're living in now. Getty Cahoon and Max Sterling are your messengers of misery.
I think that's the first semblance of an answer that we've gotten for on the Messengers of Misery. Max Sterling and Getty Cahoon, definitely no strangers to each other, but I didn't think I would ever see the day they were working together.
Neither did I. I've seen plenty in my time here in the MFPW, but there are some things that are just beyond explanation.
So I believe it is time for our main event as we turn it back over to our ring announcer, Metz.
Right you are.
Is everyone having a good time tonight? Please remember to join us tomorrow for Turned Up to 11. Doors are at 6 p.m. Now, who is ready for your main event of the evening?
JT Logan. Role models ain't real, but I am.
Introducing first, fighting out of Calabasas, California,
straight out of Compton. Yeah, this man's been impressive since his debut here at the Monster Factory. And even though this is a non-title match tonight, if he can pull off the upset, what do you think that will do to the championship conversation for Ron?
Well, it'll certainly shake a lot up. Of course, Chris Desmond, a little bit of a warm-up here tonight and ahead of defending that title tomorrow night against whomever wins the gauntlet match.
And his opponent,
That's our champ, Chris Desmond. Did you see that epic save of the belt there? I almost feel like he did that on purpose.
The way Desmond has been going through things over the course of the last few months, I wouldn't put it past him.
But
made that look smooth as butter.
My hat is off to Desmond for taking this match here tonight when he could have taken the night off, gotten prepared for his mystery opponent tomorrow. We don't know who's going to come out victorious in that gauntlet or the stipulation that they're going to choose.
An added question mark, an added variable to the mix here is you have 6 individuals. Nick Battie, the focus. You have guaranteed Mike Z. You have world-renowned Brian Morris, Wonder Boy. You have the inevitable icon, Travis Jacobs. You have David Goldie, and you have the notorious Mimi.
But here tonight, he has JTL in front of him as JTL backing the champ into the corner. I think Desmond took that shove a little personally.
Desmond has fought.
JTL trying
chant there.
Drown out the chants of the fans into the lockup. Oh, and JTL just this power game on display as he shoves Desmond to the mat.
I mean, JTL, certainly no slouch. I mean, 6'4", 239. Certainly has a height, weight, reach advantage.
But you can't discount the speed of Chris Desmond. Send him into the ropes, drop down, up and over, into the drop kick, and wow, JTL just shrugged that drop kick off.
Just swatted away like a mosquito.
Charges in like a bull with that clothesline. Chris Desmond with the schoolboy. On a 2 count. Desmond now with a backslide.
Is he able to drive forward enough? No, not quite.
Inside, or excuse me, a cradle there.
Catches the boot. Tried to fake high, went low, but Chris Desmond right on top of it. Step over, spinning heel kick. Nicely done from Chris Desmond.
Desmond hitting the ropes, dropping the stomps. Fans counting along. Leg drop for the 10th. The 1985 classic there, but it only gets a 2 count on JTL. Desmond taking to the corner, heading up to the 2nd rope. He re-strategizes how to get the big man down, and JTL bails. I think he had a little too much Chris Desmond for one night. Desmond with a plancha, and it got caught. And look at the power on display. Yanking Desmond from the apron.
I was going to say for a moment the dexterity of Chris Desmond to be able to land feet first onto the apron, but then having those legs pulled right out from under him, and you can see the damage done from dropping face first onto that ring apron.
Referee administering the 10 count here. He's up to 5. Oh, Desmond whipped into that ring apron. Hardest part of the ring. Desmond's upper back went right into it.
Looked like he caught a little bit of the shoulder as well.
I think anything to slow Desmond down is going to help JTL out.
And theoretically, I mean, the longer this goes and the more damage that's done by JTL to Chris Desmond, the more it can affect. Tomorrow night it turned up to 11 when Desmond faces the winner of that gauntlet match in a stipulation to be determined by the winner of that gauntlet match.
Well, JTL choking Desmond on the ropes now. It's relentlessly staying on him, but also taking his sweet time in the process. You have Desmond down. You don't want to give him the chance to get back up. That heat seeker signature of Desmond's can hit you from literally out of nowhere.
I mean, there's a lot of skill here from JTL. I mean, he's a former Division I athlete. He's a world-class jiu-jitsu competitor, former MMA fighter. I mean, he has a number of different ways that he can put a hurting on you, and you can certainly see it here, courtesy of Chris Desmond. Now a lateral press hooks the leg, and barely a 2 count.
I don't know. I question if that was even a 2. Desmond was out of that awfully quick. Clubs to the chest of Desmond. And just the kicks as Desmond is down, stomping on him, using the ropes for a little additional height on that jump. Putting the boots to the stomach, stomping Desmond into the turnbuckle corner. He's got to watch that count from the ref or he'll get disqualified, but JTL seems firmly in control of this match.
And the crowd less than thrilled about that result so far.
You can't let that showboating get too excessive as he sends Desmond across the ring to the other turnbuckle. Desmond counters the charge in with the boot up to the second rope now.
The most dangerous rope, and able to dodge out of the way for the moment is JT Logan. Wow. Pop-up power slam.
Good God, into the cover. Arrogantly, the knee across the throat, but it still only gets a 2 count on that pin attempt on Desmond.
That's the thing. When you have athletes of that type of caliber, there always is a bit of a swagger that comes along with that. And you can definitely see that in JTL, but that can be both a blessing and a curse. As you see here, he's giving the champ a lot of time to recover here.
But psychologically, what can that do to the champ as you see somebody gloating over you like this? Up into the fireman's carry. JTL, whoa, was going for something on Desmond, and Desmond almost took his head off with that super kick. Rocked him. JTL fell back into the ropes. Desmond counters with a back elbow off the charge end. Up to the second rope again, and this time,
leaping leg lariat. A triple L to JTL.
Both men down as the referee starts the count. They're fighting to get back to their feet. What a contest this has been. Exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Desmond starting to get the upper hand. A chop lights up the chest of JTL. Desmond sends him into the ropes.
Catches the leg the other way and just lifts the leg from there, sending Desmond down to the mat. Again, just a great leverage and height move, and now dropping the knee right across that upper part of the sternum.
It's 239 pounds coming down across your throat. Desmond counters the charge in with another big boot. They tie up in the middle of the ring. Desmond, another super kick, and this one actually takes JTL off of his feet as he's hanging in the corner.
Measuring here, possibly heat seeker.
He got all of it. And now JTL in the drop zone. Desmond to the top.
Could this be spiral tap?
That's exactly what it is, Desmond. The spiral tap to JTL, and it's academic from here. The champ picks up a huge win.
Chris Desmond!
Desmond not losing momentum as he goes into Monster Factory, turned up to 11 tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Get your tickets. You're not going to want to miss this amazing card. Our champ will be in action against the winner of a 6-man gauntlet. Stipulation unknown at the moment, and we have a whole lot more, don't we, Farhan?
We most certainly do, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week here on TRL, but more importantly, tomorrow night, we're turned up to 11. For Skylar Ashwood, I'm Farhan Burgundy. We'll see you tomorrow night at Turned Up to 11. Good night, everybody.
I am not